So this is day 2 of our greenhouse project. The first setup, kind of the measuring and how the greenhouse is going to be placed, is in a link to a video below. So go check it out. What we're going to do today is level the greenhouse hoops so they're straight up and down. We have a little magnetic level we're going to use for that, and we're going to use these self taps. You can see these self tappers to basically drive in through the metal and keep everything kind of balanced. So we're going to get this first one done, make sure it's upright, looks good, and then we're going to do the rest of the hoops. We're using an old DeWalt tape measure. It's 300 feet, and it was terrible. As soon as we got it out to 300 feet, it wouldn't wind back up. Don't ever buy one, they're awful. But we're using it kind of as our string to keep everything kind of running. So the greenhouse is just going to be moving really just south this way. So you'll see as we go, we'll set it up. Hopefully it looks good. But again, if you want to see the beginning, how we measured it, link below. The other thing we're going to do is test a couple of cuffs. So the idea behind these greenhouses is you can put a 6 mil plastic with a UV coat so that the sun doesn't eat it. Pretty much up here, the sun eats everything. So non-UV coated plastic will actually deteriorate pretty quickly, just in a matter of months. So we're going to get the UV, and what we're going to try to do is use these PVC or ABS cuffs, maybe not ABS because this might deteriorate also in the sun, and see if we can slide these cuffs over the metal, and that's going to hold the plastic in place, because you can't put holes in the plastic because the wind will tear it, and then you're starting over, and it's about $120 for some 6 mil plastic that will cover this entire thing. So have a look.
To make cuffs out of PVC, we used a Ryobi jigsaw, but a rotary tool would work too. And there was a quick screenshot of 6 mil plastic. It's nothing special, it's just UV resistant plastic for your greenhouse. To level the hoops vertically, we used a magnetic 1-foot bubble level and some self-drilling number 14 1-inch hex head screws. They are metal-to-metal self-tapping connectors for around $6. We decided to wait until we have the front door piece complete to level the rest of the hoops, which we will show in the final video. Here is a high-speed overhead shot so you can see just how large the area for the greenhouse will be. All in, it should be around 1,000 square feet of growing space for fresh produce.
So really quickly, just to give you kind of a look down the greenhouse, hopefully that gives you an idea. It's not quite completed. When we got it used, and what they did was they cut off this top piece to make it fit somewhere. So we're gonna run to Home Depot and get a couple of pieces to make that connect. And then we did our test with the cuffs. So when we put our 6 mil plastic on, we're gonna use, these are couplers, PVC couplers that are 1 1/4, and then some ABS here. We're gonna actually use some ABS like this, but we're gonna move it up to 1 3/4 for the fatter anchor pieces down here. And then this is 1 inch PVC. We're not gonna use the Schedule 40 though. We're gonna use smaller stuff because it'll be easier to open and close around the plastic, the 6 mil plastic when it's done. So again, gives you kind of an idea. And then the very back piece that's on the ground, we're gonna, on the next video, we'll put that in the ground and stand it up and maybe put a little rebar or some stakes in there to make it sturdy. And that's where the fan sits to run through your greenhouse. So
Click to subscribe if you'd like to see more slick city ditchers. Thanks for watching and happy off-gridding.